Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Georgiana with Expressions Craft Studio, and today I'm bringing you another one of those card sketches that I recently discovered. I don't know how I missed them, but I sure did. This is again still in that same video from Kristie Marcotte with Paper Rose Studio, and this is the 7th of her 10 favorite designs in the video, in case you're interested. I have gone ahead and cut everything out with the Cricut, which let's go and check that file out. So here's the basic layout, and I may have made a few subtle changes just depending on what was working easier for me in the moment, but you can always adjust these files to suit you. Her layout is a little different, and again, she made her layout different than the original layout. So let's go back. Okay, so here's her video, and you can see we're up here on the 7th design. She's got the original sketch up here. She's putting her dots over here on the right where the original sketch had them on the left. She's using this square cutout from a different paper pad, whereas the original had the circle. So you have a lot of options, and that's primarily what I wanted to show you. So let's go ahead and finish putting this together. Now, I didn't cut my card base out because I already had a stash of card bases cut. So the only thing I don't have cut is the white circle for here, because I want to save that until I figure out what sentiment I want, and until I do that, I'm leaving that off of there. I have not glued the card base down yet to the card front to the card base yet. I am debating on where I want to put my 3 circles. Now, I made these 1/2 inch circles. You could do 1/4 inch. You could leave those off entirely and just put rhinestones. You could put them on and put rhinestones in the center. I'm thinking I'm going to leave them on and put a little bit of Wink of Stella on them. I haven't decided. I think I like them better at the bottom. Yeah, I like them better at the bottom. It helps break up this print down here, which I'm not a huge fan of. But I already had it out on my desk from a previous card. I did want to say that with prints like this that are just repetitive, consistently repetitive, I was able to line this up with the print on the bottom. I just had to keep turning that circle until it lined up pretty well with the image below. So it's not perfect, but it's really close. And you don't have to do that. That was just something I was curious to try. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. And I'm trying to figure out if I just want to glue right over the top of those. No. I mean, I could, but I think I like it better further down here. So I'm going to glue those down. Let me grab some tweezers here. Let's go ahead and glue the card front down. Indecision. I swear that's my middle name anymore. I will say this is another one where they worked with 1/8 inch matting layers, and they look nice, but for me they're a lot more difficult to feel like I've got them lined up properly. So that's just something to keep in mind if you're doing any redesigning. Okay, so let's see here. Not quite right. It's better. Okay, I'm going to go with it. So I'm just going to spread that glue out, get a nice good burnish there. Something like that. So that's really close. Yeah, that's not going to help me. So I'm going to slide that out of the way. I'm going to, what I probably should do? Well, I was going to add the Wink of Stella, but then I'll have to wait on it to dry to glue them down. So I'm not going to do that just yet. Alright, I'll try not to get my head in the way here. There's one. It comes right down to the bottom actually. Oh, it slid, that's why. It shouldn't go that far down. Okay. I don't know what brand this cardstock is. It's nice, but it's got a little bit of a slick finish on it, so I do have to hold it for a minute. So that's one nice thing about this repetitive design, because it does help you to be able to line your stuff up a little bit better if you your ruler's not working the way mine wasn't. Okay, so tell me what you think this card is good for. I think it's a nice birthday card, a get well card in particular maybe, or just a thinking of you card. I could see using it for any of those things. I don't know about sympathy, possibly. Birthday even. It will look different once I get a white circle here. This isn't a circle, but it kind of gives you the idea if you just imagine it's a circle with whatever sentiment that I'm putting on there. So I think it's got a lot of possibilities. And I'm trying to get my Wink of Stella open without squeezing it too much, because it's been kind of leaking out. It's several years old. I bought this from close to my heart when they were still in business. Everybody's going under. It's tragic times right now, tragic times. I know here in the U.S. the tariffs are hitting people really hard. Gina Kay just did a video the other day talking about how they're impacting her business. And I know she's not alone. There are a lot of other small companies going through the same thing. Okay, I'm just trying to stay on my green dot there and not venture off of it, but I'm kind of run out of the sparkle a little bit here. Here we go. There we go. So you can see the sparkle just a little bit. Gives it a little bit of character there. And it's ready to be finished in whatever manner I choose to finish it in. But I do like it. I think it's nice. And you could still, even with the Wink of Stella, you could still add rhinestones to here if you wanted to. I'm not going to, just because I don't know what I'll be doing with it, and those make it more difficult to mail. But you certainly could do that. Again, you could have placed them up here. I didn't want to cover up the butterflies or too much of the design. I really like that cardstock the way it is. But you have options, lots of options. So don't be afraid to give them a try, you know. Anyway, guys, that's a quick one for today. I'll link the Design Space file link on the Facebook page with this video. And if you have any questions or anything you want to see, just let me know. I do need to get to work on a baby shower gift that I need for a family member next month, so I don't know how many more of these I'm going to be doing right now while I've got a lot of other stuff going on, but I do thank you guys, each and every one of you. We are really close to 900. We have less than 10 to go, the last time I looked, so I want to thank you again to all of my old subscribers, and especially the new ones as well. I really appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to watch my videos and subscribe to my channel. So it means a lot to me. So until next time, guys, I hope you have a happy, crafty day.